year is 1775, and tensions between the American colonies and the British Empire have boiled over. The American Revolution has started, and there are battles occurring in the American continent. The Americans tried to gain an advantage any way possible against their previous allies. So, inventor David Bushnell created the Turtle, a submarine with the purpose of attaching underwater bombs to hulls of British ships.
This one-man submarine, the Turtle, will allow us to attack British ships covertly. I've built it to be propelled by hand-cranked propellers and steered by levers. Take care, Ezra. This maiden voyage marks a revolutionary step in naval warfare if successful.
Amazing! I'll pilot this craft to the hull of the British man of war, drill into it, and attach explosives using this mining drill. The metal drill isn't penetrating their hull. I must retreat before we're spotted.
Your bravery advances our cause, Ezra. One day submersibles will reshape naval battle.
The causes behind the development of submarines was a point of controversy. They were originally used to explore the sea, but now they are being developed for war. Many inventors made efforts to develop usable submarines, and in 1800, Robert Fulton created the Nautilus, a full metal craft which is often called the first modern submarine, that incorporated many new technologies into it. This attempt was made possible by recent advancements in technology that came with industrialization, but unfortunately, the Nautilus did not manage to win over the Navy. Such was the problem for many other proposals. Submarine usage had also become significant amid the Civil War. The Union had set up a naval blockade to block supplies going to the Confederacy, and they designed the Hunley to break through the blockade. It became the first submarine to sink a ship in 1864.
My submarine has interior lights, electric battery power, and a motor to turn the propeller. The Navy must recognize the potential of this craft. My improved battery drives a propeller for underwater propulsion without giveaway smoke, and these torpedo tubes will be a powerful new offensive weapon.
Using ballast tanks, my submarine can pump water in and out to control buoyancy and diving depth, perfecting the science of submerging and surfacing. The future is undersea.
These innovations led navies like Germany's and Britain's to invest heavily in submarine fleets by 1900. Inspired by the prospects that Bushnell's Turtle presented, many went to work on trying to construct more practical submarines, but none would make the cut until many years later, when the Sea Devil was made by Wilhelm Bauer. There were many other inventors set on creating a successful submarine. In many cases, they resulted in failure, but did provide beneficial technologies.
What is that approaching in the distance?
I believe that's a German submarine.
On May 7th, 1915, the Germans attacked the Lusitania, a British passenger ship, while it was loaded with citizens. This tragedy killed well over 1,000 of the just under 2,000 people on board. This resulted in the United States and Germany signing the Sussex Pledge, in which the German military agreed to stop attacking passenger-designated ships. This pledge was breached roughly 1 year later.
We will unleash our formidable U-boats against the arrogant British Navy.
These damn U-boats are invisible menaces. How can we combat an enemy we cannot see?
Significant warning to Germany. The new attack has, unfortunately, forced me to enter the United States into the war.
Germany rapidly built up its formidable U-boat fleet, recognizing their ability to block naval supply lines. This development began a major turning point in United States history. Deploying offshore, U-boats inflicted devastating losses on British merchant shipping, nearly starving Britain into submission. But new Allied technologies like sonar, depth charges, and convoy tactics helped turn the tide against the scourge of these invisible killers.
During World War II, American submarines played critical roles in defeating Japan. In the Cold War, nuclear-powered subs armed with ballistic missiles became instrumental to military strategy and power projection. Submarines were moved to strategic positions to threaten the other. Technological leaps have also enabled submarines to reach the deepest ocean trenches, advancing undersea exploration. From Bushnell's primitive Turtle to today's state-of-the-art vessels, submarines have fundamentally altered naval combat and capabilities over 2 centuries. Truly revolutionary machines.
American submarines played decisive combat roles in World War II, where they were used to cripple the Japanese Navy across the Pacific. By the end of World War II, nuclear technology had begun to be incorporated into submarines. This, combined with other new technology, resulted in submarines being capable of prolonged submersion, higher levels of speed, and the ability to fire ballistic missiles. These developments played a large role in the Cold War's brinkmanship, by acting as both deterrents and scouts. But thanks to William Seward's Alaska purchase, there were no land-based missile silos within range, due to the absence of a missile silo base that would be able to launch an attack on the United States. Submarines took that role.
The consequences of development of submarine technology were widespread. In the 2000s, the Navy began developing the Virginia-class fast attack submarines, designed to operate close to shore and project power in littoral waters. Advanced air independent propulsion systems allowed these subs to remain submerged for over a month.
In the 2010s, as competition heated up in the Arctic, sturdy pressure hulls and maneuverability of United States and Russian submarines enabled new under-ice operations, including surfacing at the North Pole. While inspiring new generations of innovation, today's submarines trace their lineage back to Bushnell's revolutionary turtle, which heralded the dawn of undersea warfare centuries ago.